Alright, so I'm going to change out the ozone generator. Again, make sure power is pulled from the controller. Take out all 6 screws. I only have 2 in there just to expedite things. Again, to recap, this is the ozone generator power supply. Tubing that brings in the fresh air through here gets converted to ozone or O3 that's pulled up through this bulkhead and mixed in through the venturi. So what I'll do is I will pull the board oh so gently. Okay. This second one, or third from the bottom on the right side, is ozone. Disconnect that and put the board to the side. And we will unscrew the screws from the power supply for the ozone generator. Now, on some of the older models with brass fittings, there are 2 screws on either side. Some of the newer models, these have moved to Kynar, which are more tolerant, which takes up a bit more space. So I don't have a screw on this side, just one right here, but this rests up nice and it doesn't move. But for this one right here, there's 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull the tubing off here. I've got 2 screws holding the ozone cell to this back plate right here. And so this is the power supply and the ozone generator that we're going to replace. We need to save this bracket right here because that's what we're going to attach our new cell to. So there's 2 screws down here underneath that comes off. Okay, so with the old and with the new. So when we place this back on, we want these screws to be furthest from this connection right here. Okay, so we will screw that in. There and there. Okay, so that's the correct orientation. Put that tube on. Put this tube on. I'm going to go ahead and place this back in. This is so much easier to do when you're underneath the cabinet. Alright, so that power supply is there. Now, let's go ahead and place that tube on that bulkhead. And then screw this down. Being mindful not to lose the screws. There we go. So this tube is in this vented area. so that it can pull air, and if for some reason water does want to migrate back to it, it can evacuate out of the box. Again, we will route it underneath, plug it in, place the board back on the standoffs, gently pushing where those standoffs are until it's seated. Move these wires out of the way. So that is a new ozone cell and power supply replacement. Just put the lid back on. And we should be good to go.